Have you ever wondered about the strange, the bizarre, the downright unbelievable facts that surround us every day? Well, you're in for a treat. We're about to embark on a journey through some of the most incredible, mind-bending facts that will leave you questioning reality. From the cosmos to the microscopic, from the natural world to our own bodies, there's a treasure trove of peculiar truths waiting to be uncovered. Prepare to have your mind blown as we dive into the world of the strange but true. What if we told you that the universe is not only vast, but also incredibly strange? As we look up at the night sky, we're met with a canvas of twinkling stars, each one a distant sun. But what if we told you that for every grain of sand on every beach on Earth, there are 10 times more stars out there in the cosmos? Yes, it's true. The universe is so vast, so boundless, that it contains more stars than all the grains of sand on our planet's beaches. That's not just one beach, or 10, or 100, but all of them combined. Imagine, each grain of sand representing a star, a sun, possibly with its own planets, its own version of Earth. That's the scale we're dealing with when we talk about the universe. And if that's not mind-boggling enough, let's consider the weight of a neutron star. You see, neutron stars are the remnants of massive stars that have exploded in supernovae. They're incredibly dense, so much so that just a teaspoon of a neutron star weighs about as much as Mount Everest. Yes, you heard that right. The highest peak on Earth, that massive mountain that towers over 5.5 miles above sea level, is equivalent in weight to a mere teaspoon of a neutron star. The universe is filled with these kinds of strange but true facts, each one more unbelievable than the last. It's a place where the normal rules we're used to on Earth don't always apply, where the laws of physics can seem more like suggestions than hard and fast rules. Yes, the universe is full of wonders that are hard to comprehend, but let's bring it back to our own planet. As we continue this journey of discovery, we'll see that even here on Earth, there are plenty of facts that will make you question reality. Think you know everything about our home planet? Think again. Our Earth, the blue jewel of our solar system, is teeming with wonders that never cease to amaze. Let's take a deep breath, shall we? 20% of the oxygen you just inhaled comes from the Amazon rainforest, often referred to as the lungs of the Earth. That's right, a single rainforest provides a fifth of our planet's oxygen. This vast, verdant expanse of life is so vital that it doesn't just affect the local climate, but the entire world's atmosphere. Now let's dive into another marvel, the deepest part of our planet's oceans. The Mariana Trench, a crescent-shaped scar in the Earth's crust, is so deep that if you placed Mount Everest, the highest peak on Earth, at its bottom, the summit would still be over a mile underwater. To give you some perspective, you could stack 5 Empire State Buildings on top of each other, and they still wouldn't breach the surface. The pressure at this depth is 1,000 times greater than at sea level. Yet, astonishingly, life still thrives here. Speaking of water, did you know that the vast oceans cover over 70% of the Earth's surface? Yet we've explored less than 5% of these underwater realms. Imagine the secrets that lie in the uncharted depths. And while we're on the topic of exploration, let's talk about Earth's poles. The North and South Poles are home to the largest desert on Earth. Yes, you heard it right, desert. Although we typically associate deserts with sweltering heat and shifting sands, a desert is technically any area that receives less than 10 inches of precipitation a year, and the polar regions certainly fit that bill. As we move from the icy poles to the scorching equator, we find that the Earth isn't a perfect sphere. It's an oblate spheroid, meaning it's slightly squashed at the poles and slightly swollen at the equator due to its rotation. Earth is full of surprises, but what about the creatures that inhabit it? The animal kingdom is more fascinating and bizarre than you could ever imagine. It's a world where the unbelievable becomes the norm, where the extraordinary is merely everyday life. Let's delve into this incredible realm and uncover some facts that might just make your jaw drop. Let's start with the titan of the seas, the blue whale. This mammoth creature's heart is so colossal that a human could swim through its arteries. Yes, you heard that correctly. A human could quite literally take a swim in this creature's circulatory system. This is truly a testament to the sheer scale and magnificence of the blue whale, the largest animal ever to have lived on our planet. But the wonders of the animal kingdom are not limited to the giants of the ocean. Even the smaller inhabitants of our world have their own share of mind-boggling features. Consider the octopus, a creature that seems to have been plucked straight from a science fiction novel. This cephalopod doesn't just have one heart, but 3. Yes, 3 hearts pumping blue blood around its body. One heart works to circulate the blood round the body, while the other two pump it to the gills. This curious creature doesn't stop at just having 3 hearts though, it also boasts blue blood. The octopus's blood is copper-based, unlike ours which is iron-based, and when copper is oxidized, it turns blue. This fascinating creature is a perfect example of how diverse and astounding nature can be. From the giants of the seas to the wonders of the deep, the animal kingdom is a treasure trove of strange but true facts. The world we live in is more peculiar, more fantastic, and more astounding than we often give it credit for. From the depths of the ocean to the sky, the world is full of strange but true facts. But how about we take a look at ourselves? You might think you know your own body, but it's full of surprises. Let's start with the control center of it all, the brain. This organ is the epicenter of our thoughts, emotions, and motor functions, yet it operates on the same amount of power as a 10-watt light bulb. Yes, you heard it right. The brain, which is responsible for virtually everything we do, uses only about as much energy as a dimly lit low-power bulb. It's astonishing, isn't it? Moving on, let's talk about heat. Our bodies are practically heat factories. Did you know that in just 30 minutes your body produces enough heat to boil half a gallon of water? That's right. The metabolic reactions that occur in our bodies every second generate a tremendous amount of heat, enough to make a nice cup of tea, or even a small meal. And from heat, let's move to cold. You see, when you touch something frozen, your body swiftly reacts to protect itself. It's your blood vessels constricting to keep your internal temperature stable, a defense mechanism that could be vital in a freezing environment. Now let's talk about something that might make you feel a bit squeamish. In our bodies, there are about 10 times more bacteria cells than human cells. Sounds icky, right? But don't worry, these bacteria are mostly beneficial, helping us with everything from digestion to immunity. Finally, let's discuss the human body's regenerative abilities. You might be surprised to learn that our bodies are continuously regenerating and repairing themselves. For instance, the cells in our stomach lining replace themselves every 4 to 5 days to prevent self-digestion due to stomach acids. The human body is truly a marvel, but it's time to wrap up our journey into the strange but true. So, do you feel like your perception of reality has been challenged? We've taken quite a journey today, haven't we? From the vast expanse of the cosmos to the smallest corners of our planet, we've journeyed through some truly unbelievable facts. Think back to the baffling realities of our universe, where black holes warp space and time and neutron stars spin faster than a kitchen blender. And let's not forget about our own home, Earth, with its own set of oddities. The Sahara Desert, for instance, which was once a lush green landscape, and the fact that there are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. We then delved into the animal kingdom, where we learnt about the immortal jellyfish that can revert its cells back to their earliest form and start its life over. And the mantis shrimp, that packs a punch so powerful it can break through glass. Then we turned the spotlight on ourselves, exploring the astonishing facts about the human body. Like how our brain's storage capacity is equivalent to roughly 4 terabytes of digital memory, and the fact that we all start life as a single cell. So, what do you make of all this? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Remember, the world is full of strange but true facts that can make you question reality. Keep your mind open, stay curious, and who knows what else you might discover.